Hello guys, my name is Fox and welcome to part 18 of our Crusader Kings 2 Game of Thrones mod, where we're playing as the Chieftain's Runner of Craster's Keep. Let's continue. So, in the previous episode, our previous character died under suspicious circumstances, as he always does, because my people just doesn't seem to be happy with Craster ruling over. So, yeah, and also we expanded a little bit for the White Tree, for the Antler Whale. We're currently working on, I'm planning on invading Haunted Forest, because this jerk somehow managed to steal this duchy, and I want to become a duke, or a duchess rather, on the off chance of increasing our demand size. And then after that, I'm not going to be creating Kingdom Beyond the Wall, because as we all know, is actually ruining our succession law, and I'm just going to be waiting on our claim for Sunstone, and then we try to invade that. Yeah, and we're going to be slowly just building up our wharfs, our docks. And just fulfill the ambition to win the war. Apparently, I did not unpause before we won the war, so that's great. We got extra martial point out of that. Improved combat ability. Actually, it's probably going to be better than just obtaining a Valyrian sword, because as we already found out, obtaining a Valyrian sword doesn't really work out. So let's just go and declare our invasion of the Duchy of Haunted Forest, not just this thing. So what would happen? If we win the war, takes all occupied territory, becomes a new chief of Haunted Forest. So I need to occupy both these holdings if I don't want to have any vassals. Stop bothering me. Not gonna give away any of my titles, at least quite yet. I'm totally gonna try to keep all the provinces in the Duchy of Haunted Forest directly for me. If needed, I could give away Antler Forest or Antler Whale. The only problem with that is I already built a... Let's actually split these guys. I think it should be fine. The only problem is that is already built or started construction of Castle Town in here, so giving it away to some vassal might just be... like, might not let me use these boats too well. Oh, and he also gonna retreat to Haunted Forest, where I already have forces, so that's quite great. And he also called in some random dude in here, apparently, so I should be paying attention to him. He is going on the siege of the Antler Whale. Should we try to fight him off? How well the Antler Whale is protected? 200 defenders. We might be able to finish one of the sieges before he's gonna be able to siege down Antler Whale, so let's try this. He's having 11% and we're having 11%. Okay, so we're totally gonna be able to finish the siege of Haunted Forest, so how about... Actually, 800 on 500 in the forest is gonna be fine. I don't even need to combine my people. And yeah, I should be also selling some more people in slavery when I would need this, but we currently have 200 ducats, so I'm not gonna be becoming a tyrant quite yet. We already have tyrannical stain from our previous character, so that's great. Also, do we have... yeah, our sisters, or most of the young ones, are married right now, so they're going to be able to produce babies. That's fine. Actually, his actual capital is falling quicker than the Haunted Forest. That's fun. Maybe we wouldn't even need to fight your ally when we're gonna siege down these both holdings, because they should cost quite a fair bit of war score. Okay, 84. Yeah, there is 100%. I don't even need to do much. But if you're not gonna siege down this castle, he probably gonna stay on charge of that, and I wouldn't like it. So let's just we just better finish the siege of that as well. Also, I could become zealous. And 45% I failed. That sucks. Also, talking about zealousy and our fate, we might improve our moral forces slightly by building like temples in the holy sites. We have holy sites in Craster's Keep and in White Tree, so we might consider doing this. Actually, Craster's Keep can't have any extra holdings, so that sucks. But I don't know. I don't know if bumping up moral authority or this fate gonna be reasonable at all, or useful at all. Also, we're crossing the river in here. But we still have more troops, so I should actually place some commanders in charge. Also, I've noticed we have a siege leader apparently in here. Somewhere. Come on, I've seen him. Don't you dare freaking hide from me. Is Hellraiser in charge of the army? Okay. You as a direct leader going in the middle. You as the aggressive leader on one flank, and we have another one aggressive leader on the other flank. And we do have this siege leader showing up there, but why are you... Oh no. Why are you not showing in my other army? That is weird. I don't know, but we're gonna engage anyways, even though we're gonna be crossing a river. But I think we should be fine. Our flanks are balanced. We should be able to do whatever we need. And also, forest apparently is a defensive terrain. Oh yeah, I'm always messing it up. I don't remember. It's probably not a defensive terrain in EU4, or maybe it's not a defensive terrain in vanilla game, because it's not a defensive terrain somewhere, but I'm not exactly sure where. Okay. Where the heck is the siege leader? He's not showing up in here. I need to like... let's go and set him as a leader in here. Then we're gonna resign, and then we're gonna get a direct leader. Now he should be available to be in here. At least I hope so. Still not. Okay, no idea. Doesn't matter. We're gonna finish off the siege in an old-fashioned way. And yeah, actually, we have 2 holdings in Hard Home. I'm probably not gonna have enough demand size. It's probably gonna get up to like 3, 4 at max. So I'm not gonna be able to hold all of that, so I would need to give away something, maybe, just to... I don't know, to avoid some peasant revolts and stuff. Oh, of course we have wildling revolts in our own lands. Do we need to fight it off? They have 14% per month, I have 10% per month. Okay, they're not gonna be able to siege down Haunted Forest quicker than I would siege down Hard Home, so... I probably... Actually... When I'm gonna enforce demands, I'm probably gonna inherit this Haunted Forest Violent Revolt. We'll see. Let's go and finish the siege of this place. They're probably not gonna leave, right? No, they actually disappeared. That's nice. So now we directly control all of that. Now we should be 8 shifters. And our demand size is still 2. What the fuck? Really? High chiefess rank, base 1. Ruler stewardship +1. I don't know. I really hoped we were gonna get some extra, but apparently no. Okay. That's disappointing. That's probably because our husband is kinda awful at stewardship. Okay, let's go and gather you here. I think I'm gonna give away Antler Whale to someone because it's not a part of the duchy. Or should I just take... Should I just skip everything and ignore everyone? What's gonna be effects? It should only affect like my tax income, but who cares, right? Oversized demands -19, really? For 4 extra holdings above the limit and it's only 19%? Okay. Is it okay adding like extra revolt risk? Not really. Different religious group. What are you talking about? Oh, okay, so they all had recent revolts, but this one's that doesn't... Who the fuck are you? Pillagers from the first man. Okay, why on earth? This guy's allowed to pillage and I'm not allowed. The free folk doesn't recognize the same concept of heredity as some blah blah blah. Yeah. I have different inheritance law, so... She need to have 10 martial, 10 diplomacy or 500 prestige. I don't know, I don't think it applies to the Craster's daughters, because we have like Ignetic open, so... I don't know, it should probably work out in our favor just fine. Also, we need some commanders. Let's go in the... Oh, we have like terrible people in here. No one could really fight. Also, why all... Oh! All of my sisters inherit tyrannical stain. That's cool. Are they gonna like me for that? For mutual tyrannical stains? I don't think so, but... Tyrannical Stain, -10. Do you know that you also have Tyrannical Stain, you... bitch? Okay, you're failing to spread the Holy Fate to Craster Skip. That's fine, I guess. We're gonna fight off these Rebellioners, and I think from now we're just waiting for this Diplomat to do its job. You have only 6% to fabricate. Oh. We have a slightly better Diplomat. Let's go and send her in here. Okay, up to 8%. That's better. Like 20% more. Or 20% quicker. Also have a better Priest. Let's go and try you to do personalization. Cancer religion converted. 0.5%, yeah. The chances are like abysmally small, but well. Yeah, I really did not expect... also, why the heck our improved combat ability ambition just went away? No idea. I guess we're gonna be trying to obtain a Valerian Sword. I don't know if this event could be applied to Wildlings, because all of this, like 18 episodes we've been playing, we've not received any event for Valerian Sword, and there goes our rebellions, but we have all of this wildlings, all of this mercenaries, so it shouldn't be too hard to fight off. Also, we could probably just go to speed 4. And yeah, I don't think I need to expand any more beyond the war. Oh, Joffrey died. Was murdered on the orders of Nymeria Martell. Nymeria, huh. Okay. Nymeria Martell, that's cool. Who is Nymeria Martell? Anyone close to here? No, not really. So one of the Martells just murdered this guy. So who is on the throne now? A girl of 1 year old. Okay. It would be nice if it meant rebellions. And of course, a taken by the paramount excuse me? Defending against Queen Jane of the Iron Throne, Stormland, the Juror, or Stormlands. Oh, so it's she who attacks. I thought it's Shireen decided to press her claim on the Iron Throne. But no, it's going the other way. Huh. Okay, that's weird. Wasn't Stormlands a part of the Iron Throne? It was, but you do have your own claim on Stormlands. You, ambitious little brat. Only 1 year old. Oh, Varys is your regent. He probably is the one who declared the war, right? Okay, there goes the rebellion. Also, I'm probably gonna go and spend some of my prestige to build at least small violent barracks everywhere I can. Because it's probably gonna be fine. So, if I'm gonna be keeping everything for myself, I should be just building the castle shipyards. Actually, Hardhome I'm gonna be keeping... actually, it's too far away. It's too much time for me to wait for Hardhome to get updated, so I'm created. So let's just go and start working on the castle shipyard on Antler Vale. And that drop us to too low amount of money, so let's go and start looking for our court for some people to sell. Our father were a tyrant, and now we were gonna be a tyrant. Who got surprised? No one, probably. Oh, why do we have 100% chances to capture these girls? That's great, actually. I like these chances. It's a lot better than 44, because now we're gonna have a lot more people to sell, and I would need to spend as much time doing this. But I'm still gonna spend quite a few minutes. Okay, how many we got? Like 5, 6? Let's go and get one more, and I think it should be enough for now. Okay, she ran away. Let's go and try another one. Okay, that should be enough for now. We have 9 prisoners, apparently. Oh, we also have these guys. Yeah, the rebellioners also are in prison, so they're all going... all going to slavery. At least this time. Because we're not the queen, slavery is legal in our duchy, so that's great. At least we're not gonna get extra... we're not gonna lose extra points of prestige because of legally enslaving our citizens. Not even the citizens, they're just wildlings. Okay, 15 gold. Would be nice if some of you were to cost slightly more than the others. Let's go and just drop to speed like 2. Just so it's not gonna lag too much. But the time gonna pass while we're selling people into slavery. Actually, when this event window is open, I can't pass time. Yeah, okay, that's unfortunate. Oh well. As days are becoming colder, we should prepare as winter is coming. Winter already got smashed, isn't it? Or at least it didn't got smashed, but when the not Craster, when the months died, this army of winter, it's not winter, it's giants. Oh, I remember, I haven't noticed that, or I haven't said that, but when I created the Kingdom Beyond the Wall, I had an event available for me to try to employ giants. So it would be nice if I could employ them right now, but it's not available choice. It would be really great to have giants. They're probably really freaking great at combat, right? This character is a giant, and he's strong and huge. Yeah, not really surprising. Yeah, but unfortunately I can't deploy them right now, so we're just gonna deal with whatever mercenaries we have. Okay, 40 gold is great. What if I were to enslave them for my own? I don't think they're gonna be much of a use, right? I don't think slave could give me anything except trying to kill me in my bed, or try to poison my wine. Which is gonna be, of course, serving me. And know where we're gonna be getting wine from beyond the wall. Probably like buying from the arbor, but we would need to send our letters quite far away. Oh, 150 gold. Great. Also, I might consider like getting enough money for me to just go and build what I'm thinking about. Building a city or a temple in one of our holdings. I don't know if it's gonna be reasonable at all. City might provide us with quite a bit of taxation. Oh, I'm pregnant. At the age of 45. Okay, that's really nice. It's nicely done. You had like the last couple of months you've been able to get pregnant, and you've used this opportunity. Great job. Also, this guy on Sunstone looks really interesting with his purple mustache. And also you have no troops, so it would be a perfect opportunity for me to fabricate this claim. So how about my freaking law speaker gonna go and succeed finally. Also, yeah, next time I'm gonna be choosing... is it my son? No, I'm still pregnant. Okay, so my husband had a child with some other of my girls, and it's still getting sacrificed to the gods, even though winter is like not in here anymore, but that's great. Also, I'm becoming a student of strategy. And we have a quick girl who died stillborn. That's actually disappointing. She would be a pretty nice character to play as. Also, any chance we could like get ourselves elective monarchy? We could totally get it, actually. After reigning for at least 10 years, we could just go and change our succession law to elective monarchy. I don't know how it's gonna compel or like compete with the fact that we are wildling, but I don't think it should really interfere. I don't know. Oh no! A son was born to me, but he got sacrificed, and now I'm... My labor is difficult, and I fear that something is wrong with me. The midwives look worried, and I feel so terribly weak. I must pray to the others. I don't think others gonna answer your prayers. I hope you're at least not gonna die. With the martial focus... actually no, war focus not giving you any health bonus. Oh, never mind. Others actually answered your prayers, and you're now... not ill anymore. Okay, that's surprising. Also, who are we locking in here? Bodyguards? Should we get ourselves some bodyguards? Yeah, why not? I don't know if it gives them any opinion bonuses or whatever. But I'm just gonna get people with the top marshal as my bodyguards. I was gonna actually see if it gives them opinion bonus. Bodyguard plus 5. Yeah, that's not that much, but that's something. Venerable Elders not available. Master of the Bow. Let's go and get our husband. I would like our husband to love us and not try to like kill us or anything, so it would be quite useful. Castle Shipyard, finishing Antler Vale. That's great. We could not upgrade it until we're gonna have Castle Town 2, and for Castle Town 2 we need private farms. Okay, so we're now gonna be able to raise up to 10 ships. Balance of White Tree. And I couldn't pause. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so that's the reason why I'm not gonna be upgrading any of my holdings too much. Because 200 wildlings I could crush easily, but if I were to upgrade small or barracks more and more, they would get like to 500 and to 1000, and at some point eventually I'm just not gonna be able to handle them with 1600 mercenaries. So that's nice. But actually it's already time for me to have a break, guys. Unfortunately, our stupid diplomat did not manage to fabricate a claim on the Sunstone this episode, but let's hope she's gonna be able to do this next episode. And also, even if she were fabricated, we still have no boats, so we would need to spend some time replenishing them. Also, I should probably start working on like Haunted Forest or Hard Home, having a castle shipyard, but I'm gonna work on that in the next episode. So, if you enjoyed watching this, you could leave a like. If you want to see more, you can subscribe, and if you want to leave a comment, I should do it, and I would answer as I could. See you later, guys. Bye bye.